What's going on, everyone? It's Super Shy Guy here, Shy Guy. I'm here for another battle for the Pokemon Battle Federation, which is a league I do with me and a bunch of my friends. Right now, it's me versus the Oklahoma City Thunduruses, aka AJ, who has a super powerful team. If you guys don't know his team, check out the team recap videos or the draft on Twitch. It's a lot of fun. So it's a super competitive league that we're doing. It's also a lot of fun too. So let's get into battle here. Made AJ wait long enough. Whew, this moment of truth. Let's see who he decides to bring. This is gonna be fun. Okay, so a lot of things I kind of expected him to bring, but also didn't. So AJ's bringing Nidoking, Chandelure, Ferrothorn, Crobat, Umbreon, and Manaphy. As I bring Aggron, Raikou, Spiritomb, Mamoswine, Landorus T, and Venusaur, Mega Venusaur. So he didn't bring his Mega, which is pretty interesting, Mega Altaria, which I definitely prepared for. And this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm super excited to see what he wants to do. With that being said, I think I'm going to start off with this guy. I think I'm going to start off with Landorus. Because Landorus is super fast, super powerful, and no matter what he decides to bring in, I can always U-turn out. Alright, so here we go, guys. The first battle. Oh, it's exciting. I'm excited. Let's see who he wants to start out with. As I said, I am going to start out my Landorus. He's going to start out with his Ferrothorn, just as expected. Because I am going to get an Intimidate off. Now, fortunately enough, I did expect the Ferrothorn to lead. So what I'm actually going to do is, I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to Superpower, which is going to be super effective on the Ferrothorn. It's not going to be enough to take him out. Even with the attack drop, I should be able to take him out, but we'll see. I'm going to take Iron Bard's damage. Do I take Rocky Helmet damage as well? Yes, I do. As he does get up his Stealth Rocks, which are very important to him. It's completely understandable. Let's see if he decides to stay in. He might switch out to that Chandelure, but let's take a look. He is going to withdraw. He's going to withdraw into it. He is going to withdraw into the Chandelure, just like I expected. Read me like a book, because it does not affect Chandelure. Now, I don't exactly have many switches for Chandelure, unfortunately. Now, this is kind of tough. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to switch out Landorus, and I'm going to actually send in my Spiritomb. I think Spiritomb will be able to take any hit from this Chandelure. He's going to take Stealth Rocks damage, of course. As he's going to double switch. He's going to double switch out. He's going to switch out into Ivy. He aces Crobat. So not too bad for me. What would his Ivy want to do to me? I mean, he did double switch, so I guess he didn't expect me to stay here. I don't think he'll be able to do anything to me. So I'm going to take this opportunity to switch in my Aggron, so he decides to stay in with the Crobat, because I know Crobat's much faster than Spiritomb. So now Mechazilla, my Aggron, who is of course going to take Stealth Rocks damage, and Ivy is going to taunt, which is fine by me. Let's see what Ivy decides to do. So I loaded up my, I'm going to go for the Rock Tomb. I loaded up Aggron with Rock Tomb, that way whatever he decides to switch in, because I know there's a lot of things he does not want to keep in against Aggron. And whatever he decides to keep in is gonna at least lose speed, which is what I hope to do, which is what I'm trying to do here. So I went for the Rock Tomb, and let's see who decides to switch in. It's a tough decision for him, because, like I said, I don't think he expects the Rock Tomb to happen. So whatever he brings in, he's gonna bring in his Nidoking. Rock-Tomb is not very effective. It is a critical, but it is going to lower Nidoking's speed. So with that being said, what do I want to do? Now Nidoking can go for something like I'm not sure if he's specially a physical Nidoking. This is the first time I've ever seen AJ use a Nidoking. So I'm going to send out my Thundurus. He's putting all my Pokemon on a timer with the Stealth Rocks. And Nidoking goes for Earth Power, which is so fortunate for me because that allows me to basically... So, I'm going to knock off whatever item Nidoking has. He stays in. Life Orb, because he has Ice Beam. Super unfortunate for me, but it's fine. Thundurus did his job. He did what I needed him to do. It's not a problem for me. So now, with that being said, who do I want to switch in? I could switch in my Aggron. I could switch in my Spiritomb. And I also could switch in my Venusaur to start getting ready. Start readying himself up. And I could send him Venusaur. Now this is tough. This is definitely tough. His Nidoking won't be able to do much against my Venusaur, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch out Venusaur. Now, I don't think he wants to keep Nidoking. I think at this point he's pretty much going to sack him off. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to Giga Drain. Whoever he decides to bring in, even if it's Chandelure, it's fine by me. Which I don't think he'll bring in because Thick Fat does help me a lot against Chandelure. And I am specially defensive as well. He is going to stay in. Unless he has Hidden Power Psychic. Would I think he would be... Get a Hidden Power Psychic or some kind of... Nope, I am faster too. Giga Drain is going to be enough to take out the Nidoking. So we get some information there that my Venusaur does go Giga Drain. As Nidoking goes down, now Nidoking, I'm actually, honestly, I'm okay with losing Thundurus for Nidoking because I know how much it sends out Ivy, which does have Brave Bird. I know his Ivy's gonna have Brave Bird. That's the only reason why he was switching it. The only reason why. So with that being said, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna switch out my Venusaur. I'm gonna send back in my Aggron. Because I think my Aggron is gonna be able to take any hit from this Crobat. And he does go for the Brave Bird. He is going to take some damage from it. So what I want to do here is, I think I'm going to go... I'm going to go for another Rock-Tomb. And Quick Claw pops! I should have stealth rocks, but you never know with Quick Claw. Ooh, Rock-Tomb does do a lot of damage to his Ivy, who is going to U-turn. I kind of expected the taunt, to be honest. Let's see who he wants to U-turn into. So I have a lot of damage on two of his most bulky Pokemon in Crobat and Ferrothorn. Now, he sends out Umbreon. Very interesting play. So, I know I'm faster than Umbreon. I think I'm faster. I'm not faster than Umbreon. Umbreon is going to go for a power play. It's going to do a nice amount of damage as I go for my Stealth Rocks. So now my rocks are up on the field. Now, I think I want to do this. Umbreon goes for Wish. As I roar it out, send in the Chandelure. Which isn't too bad for me. So, Chandelure doesn't really have anything that can stop. So I think Chandelure might go for a Psychic type move, predicting the Venusaur to come in. Either that or Chandelure is going to switch out to pass that wish to something else like Ferrothorn. Because he definitely is trying to pass that wish. He wants the wish to go off. He is going to withdraw Chandelure, probably to a Pokemon that wants to wish. He's going to go back into Umbreon. So basically wasting the wish, except for Stealth Rock's recovery. As I send out Spooky. So, with my Spooky, there's a couple things I can do. Now, I could Pain Split the Umbreon, because the Umbreon is going to try and do some damage to me. Or what I can do is, actually better yet, because I think this is a better play, I know his Umbreon is of the Stally type. So just in case, what I'm actually going to do is, I'm going to switch out into my Venusaur. A lot of switches here, folks, and it's because we know each other so well, unfortunately. And Umbreon does go for the wish. Okay. Now Umbreon definitely wants to pass that wish out, because there's no reason for it to keep it. So with that being said, I think he's going to pass off to Ferrothorn because he knows Ferrothorn gives me so much trouble. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to predict the pass into Ferrothorn. If he goes into Ferrothorn, this is the most pro play ever. No, he doesn't. He goes out into Ivy, who is his Crobat, who might actually go down to this Hidden Power Fire. And I think he will. And Crobat goes down to Hidden Power Fire, getting rid of the Wish. Thank you, Aggron, for the Roar. But I think the Roar did make a big difference, to be perfectly honest. So with Crobat gone, I had to go for the Power Fire because it's neutral. Yeah, it's a neutral attack, you know, because if I go for Sludge Bomb, it's not going to do anything. Giga Drain, it's not going to do anything. So I had to go for him Power Fire. It's an 100% effect, 100% as well, so it's not going to miss. So he's going to send out Chandelure. He was probably packing that Psychic. Now I know his Crobat is his defogger, so I don't have to worry about losing. I don't have to worry about losing my Rock Slam. I have to keep Venusaur for Manaphy no matter what. As I send out my Spooky, he is going to go for the Shadow Ball. He lives on 8. Okay. So, now we know he's locked in the Shadow Ball. Let's do this. I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch. It does connect. Is it going to be enough? It is enough to take out the Chandelure. Sucker Punch Spiritomb, man. Stab. So my only hope is Spiritomb now, and the good thing is I've got both of his, I got rid of both of his potential, so Manaphy might want to set up on him, and that's not something we want. So we're going to Pain Split and get some HP back, because to me that is the most important. Yep, he is getting ready to set himself up. So it's Pain Split with the Manaphy. He might want to set up a Rain Dance, just so he can... He does go for the Tail Glow, which is perfect for me, because no matter what, that Manaphy cannot stay in, because he is cursed. So even if he rests up, it is not going to be fun for him. I brought my Spiritomb with every intention to make sure this Manaphy does not stay in. And he does have a berry, so he doesn't even have Damp Rock to leave all of his Let's do this. He might switch out. He actually does it. He stays in and he goes for an attack. So fortunately enough, I do go for the Sucker Punch, and he goes for the Scald, which is definitely enough to take me out because he is +3. Which is super scary, but he does still take curse damage. That curse is still on him. And man, if he goes down for the curse, That super scary part. I'm really surprised he decided to leave it in because Curse is no joke. So, with that being said, I'm not too sure who he has left, but I think my safest play is to go out into my Aggron as he sends out Ferrothorn. And we are both going to take rocks damage. He does have one Pokemon left. I honestly forgot who his Pokemon is. As he goes for the Leech Seed. He sees Aggron. Aggron goes to the board to bring out that last Pokemon who I forgot who it is. Who is Umbreon for a fact. The Stoliest Umbreon. Aggron doesn't really have much use in me anymore. Although I do love Aggron, I love preserving my Pokemon. I feel like he doesn't really have much use, so I am gonna let him go down. And he lives on 4. As I go for the Heavy Slam, he should do a lot of damage. Not too much. Like we all know, it's the most bulkiest Umbreon in the world. So, with that being said, Aggron does go down the Leech Seed, so Ferrothorn does take him out. Now, fortunately enough, I did prepare for Umbreon. So, aside from, so what I am going to do is I am going to send out my Manny, my Mamoswine, because I do have superpower on my Mamoswine. So no matter which Pokemon, if he decides to stay in or if he decides to switch into Ferrothorn, which I'm sure he doesn't, he stays in. As Mamoswine goes to his superpower, which is going to be enough to take out the Umbreon. So that should be game. That seems like it will be game because Ferrothorn, even -1, Ferrothorn is at red and my Mamoswine is Life Orb. So he sends out Ferrothorn, who is going to take rocks damage. Mamoswine's going to pick up the last kill with another superpower, unless Ferrothorn has some shenanigans, which I don't think so. Mamoswine picks up the KO, even with Iron Barbs, Life Orb, and Rocky Helmet. That's like half his HP, which is crazy. Off from like the So guys, that is game. Thank you so much for the battle, AJ. That was a lot of fun, dude. Solid 3-0. It definitely wasn't easy. We just made the right plays when we had to. Fortunately enough, I was able to stop this Crobat. And thank you guys so much for checking out the video. Well, I'm gonna keep posting everyone else's videos as well throughout the season, so you guys will see everyone else, but of course mine will have the main commentary. When I can, I'll have others on commentary as well as we commentate on other battles. Thank you guys so much for coming to check it out. I really do appreciate it.